Smart automation, better business. Learn how to optimize your business with Solved.
Top down. First step is documenting your processes. You got to know what your processes are. And when I say processes, I really do mean like all the processes. Sales, you mentioned customer support, engineering. How is business run? The better an idea or documentation you have of that, the more prepared you're going to be to identify opportunities to implement AI in a top-down way, where it's like a internal project and the IT team is involved and you're buying specific tools, that kind of thing. From there, once you have that documentation, you can go through and identify what's automatable. And AI is good at some things and not so good at other things, and really, really good at certain things. So looking out for those things will give you a list of automatable steps, and then you can tweak those processes to take a more automated path. And then in those automated steps, some of them are going to be low-hanging fruit where it's not going to be too tricky to get. There's small amount of effort for large return. You want to start there. Things that have very demonstrated ROI, they'll be a good place, good playground to start implementing some of the first things. Learn as you go, and then move on to maybe some of the more complex, and then always, making sure you have a way to measure if you got the result that you wanted, and then you build and iterate. So any questions about kind of AI, high level, bottom up adoption, top down adoption? I'm covering this all very high level, but anything unclear?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Sounds good. You'll notice, so we're about to dive into a lot of specific pieces of, or categories of work, teams. And something to keep in mind is we're going to talk about specific use cases. There are tools that are going to apply to all of these. And these are more of like your general use tools. And this is some of the low-hanging fruit is going to be, let's implement the tools that are going to benefit everybody across the board. So I'll try and point those out as we go. It's a good idea to have an automation platform of some kind, knowing where are you going to build or implement automations. So Salesforce, Zapier, Make.com, N8N, what is the platform that sort of manages and launches these automations for you? And then data. This is the hardest part. Currently, businesses surveyed list like the hardest thing about AI adoption is the data, or reason for not adopting AI is that their data is not clean enough. If in order to get good results out of the AI, it needs quality data. If you garbage in, garbage out. So an essential couple things to keep in mind is make sure you got an automation platform, and then also make sure your data is in a good state. Those are kind of force multipliers that are going to benefit anything you do.
I just interrupt you for just 1 second. I'm grinning to myself.
Okay.
Just to let you know my background, I'm freelancing right now. I have previously been chief information officer at 3 different organizations, and I've led the implementation and the re-implementation of 3 ERPs. So this is sounding very familiar. It's just a whole different. It's a yet another technology and another vocabulary, but sort of here's the problems. Very, very familiar.
Yeah, 100%. So maybe a little more background on Solved. We started as a Salesforce consulting and implementation partner. We still do that. And we're also moving into more of the AI space. So yeah, there's a lot that translates. Turns out, implementing a system, you're going to have a lot of the same problems.
Yeah, I led a re-implementation of a student information system, and they didn't know their processes. Their data conversion was crap, and they lost $8 million because they broke every single automation that they had in place on their legacy system.
Yeah.
So,
oh man.
Yeah, it was quite a learning experience for all of us.
Yeah, we've been there. We sometimes, every once in a while, you get a company where it's like, it's so poorly documented that the only way forward is just turn stuff off and see what breaks, and it's just like, it can be nightmare. So yeah, easy for me to say, document all your processes, clean your data, right? These are very large things, but if you can get that documentation in place, nice clean data, and then have a consistent automation platform with high visibility, self-documenting if possible, then so many options open themselves up and you've got a good foundation.
Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to help you automate your business. Please like, comment, or subscribe for more.